Good morning, good evening, or good night to the lovely people watching. It is 6:15 in the morning. It's time to go touch some grass and get some motherfucking ass. No, but all seriousness, it's time to go touch some grass. Scientifically proven, our attention span in my generation is at the lowest it's ever been. People my age struggle to have a 5 minute conversation and can't really hold eye contact anymore before it gets fucking awkward. It's sad to see. It's sad to see that I even was a part of that people for a period of time and I've wasted so much time doom scrolling. However, when I started to put away my phone, put on a timer, or in general just had limited screen use and started to live life a little bit more the way I wanted to, I started to realize my potential is fucking great. Every single day I do something different. I go touch grass every single day. Maybe in a literal sense, maybe in a physical sense. But the usual first thing I do every single morning is I woke up with a solid rock hard this morning, got on the floor and did 20 push-ups. Got the blow flooring, started the coffee machine, got dressed, and opened the front door and just stared out into the morning sun and was like, I'm early on, no cars, just birds chirping in the distance and fresh air hitting my lungs, and it's a good ass motherfucking morning. That single-handed took me 5 minutes, and that was the 5 minutes that started my day and boosted my brain function. Because early on in the morning is when your brain is at its sharpest, it's at its peak performance. I would recommend doing the hardest task early on in the morning, getting that out of the way. Because when we have a tendency to postpone things for a long enough period of time, that postponefulness and that time catches up and will fuck you in the ass. An example of that, when I was younger, especially during the pandemic, I remember we used to have these deadlines for different tasks. I was like, that's the end of the week. I've got time. Tuesday rolls by, Wednesday rolls by, Thursday rolls by. I'll do it tomorrow morning. By postponing, by playing video games, barely paying attention to class, a lot of us can relate to that. When that deadline was in an hour, I was like, oh shit, I actually need to get this. And I was stressing and I spent 5 days just playing video games instead of doing that task and just getting over with. Because I was lazy. Do you want to know why? Look at this motherfucker right here. Because I was not smart enough to use it wisely. Excuse me. In our generation, the next generation and the younger generation, this is one of the most powerful tools that can make you money, that can excel in your life when it comes to your goals, your dreams, and what so on. However, it's also one of the biggest curses we have in our daily life. I'm just gonna grab my phone early on in the morning and just start scrolling. Do you know why you can't really pay attention in class or why you can't really pay attention in school? Is because your dopamine receptors and your attention span is so fried that you can't even think straight for 5 minutes without your brain going, It's sad to see, and it's sad to even say that. It's even sadder to see on a daily basis how much phone use we have. Yeah, if you ever see me in public sitting on a park bench using my phone, most of the time it's just switching in between songs. Most of my screen time on my phone is just me switching in between on Snap or on Spotify or Suno, just thinking just like, I feel like bass today. How about noise attack? That's me most of the time on the phone, just songs. But I've seen kids 2 years old with an iPad glued to their screen because their parents can't even understand that their kid is crying because the kid needs something. So the result is that this generation's parents are just like, here you go. And what happens the next generation? They're completely fucked. they won't be well functioning in society because they can't even pay attention for 5 fucking minutes. And how do we solve this, as many ask? It's by putting it away. It's by go touching grass. It's by grabbing opportunities every single day. That deadline you have for the school assignment, fucking do it. I've said it before, no one is coming single-handedly going to save you. Your life is your own responsibility. Of course, whenever you need help with something, go fucking ask for help. I remember. When I was younger, I took a year's course, and I was gonna go to get up to my exam, but it was an assignment I was struggling with. The first thing I was asking for help, my mom. I can be 30, I can be 40, I can be 45, maybe even 50. I will still, Mom, I don't know how to do this, can you help me? I will still be an inner child that'll always be like, how the fuck do I solve this? Mom. And also one thing I would really want you to understand. Gratitude towards your parents in general. I understand some things, maybe not every parent is the same. No one is the same in life, but gratitude towards your parents in life in general. Like, I'm grateful for the way that it turned out, and I'm grateful especially towards my mom. Every sacrifice she's ever made in her life for the family. And it nearly makes me shed tears because my moms are fucking awesome, you know? Mom, I bruised my knee. Fuck, I might have a problem with this. The feminine energy, the love of your mom is completely different. This was going to be a separate video, but I feel like I should drag this in anyway. And I think I'll spend the next 2 minutes speaking about it, and then I'll go back to speaking about screen use. I will single-handedly say this with my heart and my brain being reasonable. No matter what kind of relationship I'll get into with a girlfriend in the future, if I have to pick between my mom and my girlfriend, my mom comes always first. You can always get a new girlfriend. If you have kids, your kids and your mom comes first. I'm saying that bluntly, straight out of pure honesty. Because my mom has a special place in my heart. No matter how many arguments, no matter whatever I said out of anger, family comes first. And I don't give a goddamn fuck what people say. One of my first morals in life, family comes first no matter what. I'm at work, my mom calls me, can you help me do this? Done. Even though the task will be done in my way, maybe out of pure frustration, pure tiredness, the task will be done. Grandma calls me and she needs something. Cool, I don't give a fuck if I'm at work, fuck work, I'm going to Granny's. That's the reason I train every single day. It was supposed to be a complete separate videos, and I'm starting to feel the blood flow in my veins when I speak about this, because I get a little bit motivated and a little bit, yeah, family. The reason I train in the gym every single day is because I'm starting to see that your parents are getting older. We're getting older. Time starts flying by. I remember I used to be a weak son, playing video games, complaining, and being an ungrateful piece of shit. When I started to go to the gym, started to train, started to see the results, started to become faster and stronger. It is partially for me, I cannot deny that, but it's also for future me, for my future kids, for the future sake of myself, because I don't want to be average. I don't want to come home one day and then your mom asks you, can you lift this coffee table so I can get my glasses under it? I want to be the son that just, yoink, here you go, mom. Strength is going to be everything for me. And that's pretty much it. Family comes first. But how do you solve this sort of problem with screen use? You start reducing it. You just get the fuck off your ass. You do something. Simple as that. There's no step one. No. Step one, get off your ass and do something. Go out and live life. Go, literally go touch grass. I mean, don't go, ah, yes, I smell butterflies. No, just actually be reasonable and use the brain that you've been given to excel in life. If you don't, but I don't know what I want out of my life. Bro, it doesn't matter if you're 40 watching my videos, if you still haven't figured your life out. It's maybe a little different when you're 40, but, excuse me, you need to live life. You need to fail. You need to fuck around. Don't do drugs. Don't get blackout drunk and go to that sort of sense. But no, just, for example, go climb a tree. Go be a kid again. Go buy a Lego set and be like, yeah. Because everything we do in life gives a complete different perspective. TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, social media in general. It fucks up your perspective about everything, because 1 second you're watching Alex Hormozi speaking about the fastest way that I ever got to success is this, and this way. And then the next reel is maybe Bill Gates speaking about his ways to success. But the more and more input you get from the internet itself, the more and more fuck you get, because you're listening to every single perspective. This worked for Bill Gates, that worked for Alex Hormozi, that worked for Hamza Ahmed, this worked for that entrepreneur. But what works for you is my question. What do you want out of life? And if you answer this honestly, I want a simple life. I like my 9 to 5. I could imagine myself doing this for the next 40 years. And that's what I want to do. Okay, who's stopping you? Literally, because I'm not going to be mad at it, but it's just, your life is your own. It's your own. You need to understand that. You want this, you go get that. Don't steal it. It's not what I'm saying that, oh, look at energy drink, I'm just gonna steal it. No one's seeing. No. You need to do the things that will give you meaning in life every single day. Create memories. Fuck around. But you will start that when you put away the fucking phone. Simple as that. Go touch some grass and get some ass. It is you versus you. Fuck everyone else, but see you guys when you need it. Take care.